up, everyone? It's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Daily Nerd Live Friday edition. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness, what an insane 24 hours this has actually been. Like, yeah, I think I'm running off of like 4 or 5 hours sleep right now. I was literally up all night. I didn't get to bed until like 7 o'clock in the morning. But guys, I do want to say, first and foremost, a big massive thanks to each and every one of you that supported my extra Daily Nerd videos that I released whilst the ESPYs were on yesterday, or early this morning for me. You guys are freaking awesome, so thank you so much. Now, for everyone that's watching on the replay, you guys should know the drill by now. Fast forward like 10, 15 minutes, and I will have started the main topic at that point, which is everything that you missed with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs. We got plagiarism, alleged. We got alleged fake news, hidden meaning behind Meg's dress. Oh, yeah. And so much more. You have no idea. But with that being said, first and foremost, my goodness, I do want to say a big massive thanks to BJM for hitting that join button and becoming our newest leader. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, BJM. And hearts in the chat for BJM, because they went one step further and actually hit the join button themselves. So I really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. Also, as well, thank you so much to Gene Rick in the house. Hey up, love. Thank you so much for the $1.99 sugar bucks. They're my favourite. Yay! The Ginger Doggy Finance moment. Yes. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you. So much. Elaine says that she was up with me at 3 a.m. my time. Yeah. Yeah. Quite a few of you were. Thank you again so much for all the amazing support for the extra videos that I released earlier on today, this morning, yesterday, wherever you were in the world. Yeah, I went a little bit nuts. But oh my goodness, the ESPYs went so nuts. It's unreal. Again, I will be starting the main topic in about 5 minutes time, but I'm going to go through everything that you missed with Hazza and Megsy at the ESPYs. Again, we've got alleged plagiarism, alleged fake news, a hidden meaning behind Meg's dress. Oh, that could have been an absolute maybe diss towards the royal family. Oh, we're going to go through it and so much more. You have no idea. It all went off last night. Gene Rick as well, thank you so much for hitting the gifting button and gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Gene Rick. Really appreciate your face. And Gene Rick, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership and for me in this channel. Literally since day one, you are a proper OG. Saying, no way, time flies when you're having fun. 34 months. Shiz the bed. Does, right? Time flies when you're having fun. Wow. And Stephen Magnus coming in, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Stephen Magnus. And that only means one thing, guys. The gifting wars for this stream have officially begun. So thank you so much to Stephen for gifting a leadership to one of you lucky lots out there and kicking off today's gifting wars in style. And Julie Falkenham, I see you, Julie. Julie's like, I see you, Stephen and Gene Rick. I can get in on this too, gifting another leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So again, everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Julie. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. That takes us to a whopping 3 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 2 more away from 5 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to kick into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. Apologies there. Just had to cough a little bit. If you just give me one moment. Let's see. There we go. All right. Sorry. Just had to just amend something ever so slightly. Cecilia says, how are you up already? How am I still alive at this point? Like, I'm wide-eyed, I'm bushy-eyed-tailed, I'm ready to rock and roll. I am not yawning like a mofo, like... I think I'm just running on pure adrenaline at this point. And Terry, hey up, lads. Terry coming in, gifting a whopping 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Terry. Terry, oh my goodness. Who else is going to jump in today's gifting wars and be like, this ain't how you do a gifting war? This is how you do a gifting war, guys. We may soon find out. We may soon find out. Ms. M, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership on this channel, saying it's my birthday today and almost 2 years as a leader. So much fun. Oh, my goodness. Well, guys, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Miss M. Happy birthday to you. May there be more. Yes! Everyone say a whopping happy birthday to Ms. M. Really appreciate your face, love. Thank you so much. And Fiona jumping into today's gifting war, gifting 1 leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leader, courtesy of Fiona Diamond, but also, as well, Sean Roche coming in and being like, I see you, Fiona, and I'll match you. 1 leadership gifted to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Fiona, but also as well, Sean Roche. And Ms. M is like, do you know what? I'm going to celebrate my birthday in style. I'm going to chill out with all you lot, all you rowdy Alton nerds on this stream. And I'm going to jump into today's gifting wars, gifting 1 leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Ms. M. And again, give Ms. M a wonderful happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely day. And Vicky A coming in, gifting another leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So again, everyone say, hey, up to all our newest leaders. Our newest one, courtesy of Vicky A. My goodness, the support coming in thick and fast. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. We also have Seba. Thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way because we know the sugars are watching. And to all the sugars that are watching, hi, morons. But yes, they hate it when you support us like this. Absolutely hate it. So if you want to piss off a sugar, this is pretty much what you do. But Seba says, husband of Tillman's ex-wife works for Better Up. Tillman's mum was not there. Yeah, there's allegedly a lot of dodgy shit going on. Yeah, it's a bit of a mind F, let's put it that way. Terry saying, thank you for your streams. My life has not been the same since. Well, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership and this channel and me, Terry. Really appreciate your face. Yeah. My life hasn't been the same since I started this channel. That is for damn certain. Damn certain. And Ms. M also coming in, gifting another leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Ms. M. We will be starting the main topic in a moment. But guys, as Project Metal Music is saying, our head mod, if you want to ruin a sugar's day, then you can send some sugar bucks my way because they hate it when you support us like that. We are already on a whopping 13 new leaders for today's stream and just 2 more away from 15 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to either hit the join button or jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. We may soon find out. In the meantime, I'm going to now jump into today's main topic, which is, oh my goodness, everything you missed with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs, hidden signals and more. Oh, guys, I've got it all. So here we go. Anyone in the meantime that jumps into today's gifting wars, joins, or sends any sugar bucks or member-only chat, I will get to you guys as and when I can. But yeah, guys, do keep them coming if you can. But yeah, in the meantime, let's get to it. So, everything you missed at the ESPYs with Prince Hazard and Megsy. Well, first and foremost, allegedly setting up paparazzi shots before the ceremony. I mean, come on. Come on. Are you really, really that surprised that they allegedly did this? Oh, first and foremost, make sure you subscribe to my good friend Meghan's Mole over on YouTube here, and that you're following her on Twitter if you've got Twitter. She definitely has the PhD in moon bumpology. Everything I know about the whole situation is pretty much from Meghan's Mole. She literally spent the better part of an hour on the phone with me explaining it all, because I was really confused at the time. She didn't need to do that. She's a wonderful human being, and so she deserves all the support in the world. But she says, you had one job, Harry. Don't look straight at the hired photographer. I mean, Megsy seems old hat at it by now, but Hazza, not so much. Yeah, there you go. But at least it's not a pap stroll through a car park. There is that. But thanks to V Queenie, Harry Meghan Spare, for the pre-ESPYs desperation pap shot share there. But going on next, did you hear the boos? Now, I'm not going to play this because I did release a Daily Nerd literally 13 hours ago. So if you've not seen that video, do, because yeah, when you play this clip, and thanks to Royally Sage at Sage1411 for sharing this from Sully the Pug at 76AWY, you can be the judge, but I think there were some people in the room that were not happy with Hazza getting that award. Let's just put it that way. So if you want any more information on that, then check out this video here. ESPYs humiliation, breaking. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle booed at the ESPYs. Yeah. So freaking funny. But what about the faces the moment Hazza accepted his award? Something that you may have missed here at the ESPYs. Whoopsie doodle. They are not happy. So Teresa Longo fans at _, really good Twitter account to actually follow. It seems like this account has some sources that is giving some interesting information, let's put it that way. But these are some of the faces the moment that Hazza accepted the award. So, Megsy's like, yeah. But you see, these circled here, they're like, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, what the hell is he doing accepting this award? Yeah. Here is some more at the Royal Rogue. If you're not subscribed to my friend Hey Zeus on YouTube, get it done now. You're living under a rock otherwise. But yeah, this lady here has become a meme. And for those that are wondering who it is, it's Venus Williams. Oh yeah, this is Venus Williams right here. And it's like 0 Fs, right? She just is like, no, I'm not standing up. I'm not applauding. I'm just not here for Hazza getting this award whatsoever. Like, Venus Williams is like, dude, I don't give a shiz. I am not standing up and clapping him. Not a freaking chance. But yeah, here you go. There again. But you've got all these people at the front all sat down. They're all sat down. They're not giving him a standing ovation whatsoever. And yeah, like I said, Venus Williams has pretty much turned into a little bit of a meme at the moment, because she's like, everyone's just loving the vibe coming off of Venus Williams here at the moment. It's like, yeah, it's pretty much what we were all thinking when we were watching the ESPYs and he went up for the award. We were like, why? Why? Before we continue any further, for other things that you missed with Hazza and Megsy at the ESPYs, all the hidden signals and more, I want to thank Tracy Lynn George for jumping into today's Gifting Wars, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Tracy Lynn George. That takes us to a whopping 14 new leaders for today's stream, and we're just one more away from whopping 15 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump in today's Gifting Wars and help us get there? Guys, we may soon find out. Anywho, let's get on to the next one, which is, ESPN released an actual, like, clip of Hazard's speech, which was, like, 5 minutes long. Why the heck? Guys, if you haven't seen my commentary on that, then again, check out my Daily Nerd that I released 14 hours ago, in the middle of the freaking night for me. I went through it. I gave you my commentary. What an absolute loser he is. But the speech lost even further because look at all of this. You've got 2,400 upvotes, which, you know, is probably, I would hazard a guess, the sugars and the bots. And then 10,000 real people be like, yeah. More downvotes than upvotes. Yeah. Yeah. People were not happy with Hazard getting this award. And this is the thing, right? Did he plagiarise his speech? We're going to get onto that in a moment. Before we do, Mason Bennett, thank you so much for jumping in and becoming a leader. Really appreciate your face. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, Mason. Really appreciate your face. Thank you so much. But yeah, thanks again to Meghan's mole on this because, yeah, did Hazard actually plagiarise his speech? Because he said the love between a mother and a son is a bond that let me try that again when I can get my teeth back in, okay? So yeah, he says the bond between a mother and son is eternal and transcends even the greatest losses. And then she's like, it took me 2 seconds to Google. And not only does Hazard, allegedly, lie and destroy evidence, he's plagiarising, allegedly, also, just like, allegedly, Megsy. And so, yeah, she was able to find these two bits here. The love between a mother and a son is a bond that transcends time and distance. It's an unbreakable connection that will last a lifetime. Another one here, a mother's love for her son is a bond that cannot be broken. It is a love that transcends time and space. Like, seriously, you see those things there, and you then completely compare it to what Hazard said? Come on. Yeah, I think someone's been copying Megsy. Whoopsie. But this is the thing, right? Marie Tillman Shenton, the widow, yeah, here is a little bit of a still shot of her from the award ceremony, and Meghan's mole's like, I wonder if she's now rethinking giving Hazard that award. I bet. Because as we were mentioning earlier on, especially with you guys in the live chat, oh my goodness, like the Pat Tillman Foundation, from what's coming out so far, allegedly, it looks dodgy as hell. And the only reason why people are thinking that is because they give Hazard the award. If they didn't give Hazard the award and they gave someone else the award, no one would have known anything else. They just wouldn't. They just really wouldn't at all. But yeah, let's go on to the dress, okay? So Megsy's dress. There might have actually been a little bit of a hidden meaning behind it. A little bit of a diss, an insult towards the royal family. Bear with me here and let me walk you through it. So thanks to Remoulade Sauce at Remy is a Good Boy. And if you're not following them on Twitter, do so, because they're really good at being able to break down every member of the royal family's dress, what they're wearing, and Hazard and Megsy. And this is no exception, right? So here they're saying that Megsy wore the Giuseppe dress by Stoud, okay? So here's the Giuseppe dress by Stoud. And so I'm thinking, okay, the Giuseppe dress, could there be a hidden meaning behind that? And there could, which could actually translate into a major insult towards the royal family. Again, stay with me on this before we continue. Julie Falkingham, before I lose this, thank you so much for the very generous £20 sugar bucks. And Mr. Greenblob saying thanks for being you. Well, thank you. Very, very kind. Thank you so much. My goodness. Keep the support coming. I will get to it as and when I can. But let's get on to Megsy's dress, because like I said, I think there might be a hidden meaning behind this, and there might actually be a secret insult towards the royal family. Why? Because I was thinking, okay, the Giuseppe dress. And so what I did was I Googled Giuseppe royal family. And this is what I found. Prince Giuseppe, Count of Asti, okay? Now, he was a Prince of Savoy, and he was born 5th of October 1766 to 29th of October 1802. He was styled the Count of Moriana from birth, but was later created the Count of Asti. And so, yeah, this is all Italian, which, you know, I'm Italian, so I'm like, yay. And so, yeah, he says that Wikipedia says that he was born at the Royal Palace of Turin. Now, to escape the threat of Napoleon I, Montferrat fled to Sardinia with his brothers, the Duke of Aosta and Charles Felix of Sardinia, where the trio lived in the Palazzo Carcassonne. Okay. Let's put it this way, okay? When Prince Harry literally films himself, okay, on the self-titled Freedom Flight, okay, well, freedom from whom? The royals? I mean, if you're seeking freedom from someone, then usually they're initially a threat that you want to get away from, right? And so when Prince Giuseppe, the Count of Asti, did this, looking at all of this situation here, and then she's literally wearing a dress that is named after Giuseppe, after a Giuseppe. To me, it's an absolute insult to the royal family, being like, guess what? I can wear what I want, which, by the way, never fits her right. It's as if she doesn't know that a tailor exists, right? And look, freedom. Yeah, we're doing better than you. Freedom, 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 freedom. Do you see where I'm coming from? Oh. This is my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But yeah, I think there was a hidden meaning behind this dress with her choosing the Giuseppe dress, which absolutely, if you then take on board what I've just told you about Prince Giuseppe here, and you link it then to the freedom flight for Prince Harry, yeah. To me, it makes sense. What do you guys think? Let me know in the live chat. In the meantime, Meghan's mole also mentions that Megsy's wearing her ex-husband's Cartier bracelet. I mean, why are you wearing an ex-husband's bracelet? Like, my ex-partner, I don't wear any of his jewelry. I just don't. It just, no. Ugh. But she's wearing her ex-husband's jewelry at her current husband's shining glory of getting this award. That doesn't sound right. I won't do that, would you? Oh, but, yeah. They're using security guards for show as they're told to move on. So before we continue any further, Tony Gunk's gal, thank you so much for jumping into today's gifting war, gifting a whopping 1 leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Tony Gunk's gal. Really appreciate your face. That takes us to a whopping 15 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 5 more away from whopping 20 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. But like I just mentioned, yeah, are they using a security guard all for show as they're told to move on? We'll get to the move on part in a moment. But again, thanks to Royally Sage at Sage1411 for sharing this. But yeah, this is from SMM. So their security guard is also following them around as they talk to people. Who are they afraid of exactly? This is all for show. Exactly. There was literally no one else in the auditorium that I could see that had security with them. They were all sat down. They were all chilled. Who in there is an actual threat against Hazard and Megxie? I mean, come the frick on, right, guys? But wait a minute. Yeah, they were told to move on. So thanks to at T Lortman 2014 or for actually sharing this with me. And this is shared from breathe_me at eyes wide shut 996. They just got up and left, and people shouted after them to leave quickly. Okay, let's hear this right now. Hang on a minute. Let me just put this up. Okay, here we go.
Everybody's pointing to you. You got to do it. Somebody pass this microphone down to her. Go.
Like literally, like people are like, get out the
Everybody's pointing to you.
way.
You got to do it. Somebody pass this microphone down to her. Go.
Wow. Like, the audience at the ESPYs were peed off at them. They were like, leave, get out, get out, get out, get out, move on, move on, move on. Oh my goodness. Yep. Yep. But wait, guys, there's even more that you may have missed with Prince Hazard and Megxie at the ESPYs. Oh yeah, wait, there's more. Fake hugs. Thanks to Einstein_Evans, Queer Lips of Truth for this one, saying, look at this mess. She is so fake. The reason it's hard for well-meaning and reasonable people to like Meghan Markle is that she's always acting fake AF. Pat Tillman Award was bought. What's next? The Oscars. The Oscars might be a bit more difficult to do. But yeah. Yeah, that just looks fake. That's like... However, I will say this, all right? I'm going to keep it 100, keep it balanced as I try and do, right? Megxie's defense, they're all like that anyway in Hollywood. They're all like fake hugs, fake whatever, right? There's not that much in terms of authenticity in Hollywood. So this, I'm not really that surprised in the grand scheme of things. But wait a minute, guys, there's more. What else did you miss with Prince Hazard and Megxie at the ESPYs? How about fake news or misinformation, allegedly? So ESPN turns around and says that Hazard is the recipient of the Pat Tillman Award for service and that he founded the Invictus Games, blah, 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 right? Well, thanks to Elon Musk for actually creating community notes on this platform, because ESPN just got checked and wrecked, okay? Checked and wrecked. Because, yeah, Harry was not the sole founder of the Invictus Games. It was a collaboration of the Royal Foundation, of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, who at the time is now Prince William and Princess Catherine, and the Ministry of Defence. And also we have Sue Smith, my wonderful good friend Sue Smith. If you're not subscribed to her on YouTube, get it done now. She definitely deserves to get that silver play button. Saying, why are you putting out misinformation? It was Harry, William and the Royal Foundation, along with King Charles and the Defence Department, who put this together for Harry after he stole the idea from the Warrior Games. And here you go. The Invictus Games is an initiative of the Royal Foundation of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge and Prince Harry in partnership with the Ministry of Defence. So, yeah, something else that you have missed when it comes to Hazard and Megxie at the ESPYs, ESPN alleged misinformation and fake news. Oh, yeah. But stay tuned, guys, because there's even more that you have missed. Oh, my goodness. I went through it all. I literally did not go to sleep until about 7 o'clock in the morning, getting all this information for you, okay, and collating it all together. But Tears in Tina, thank you so much for the $10 sugar bucks. You have just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying the man on stage in the grey suit is Army veteran J.R. Martinez. He sustained severe burns to over 34% of his body while serving as an Army infantryman in Iraq. Harry played video games. I know, right? It's just one of the many reasons why so many thousands of us are absolutely incensed and angry that he got this freaking award in the first place. It makes no damn sense to me. Stephen Magnus, thank you so much for the £2. Sugar bucks. You have also ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying also tribute to the French seaside town. Too long. Yeah. But yeah, let's crack on with the next thing that you've missed when it comes to Hazza and Megsy at the ESPYs. Articles claiming that Prince Hazza was stunned at the backlash. So we've all seen it. If not, you're living under a rock. Articles coming out being like, Prince Harry is so shocked and stunned at the backlash of him receiving this award. And to be fair, in all honesty, when I was looking at those articles, I'm like, yeah, right, come on. He's got to be used to it by now. He's got to be used to it by now. Everything that they do is always a misstep. And they just can't figure it out. He has had to at least considered that there was going to be backlash to this. That this was not going to go all rainbows and ponies and, ponytails. It just wasn't going to happen. So when I saw those articles saying that Prince Hazza was stunned at the backlash, I'm like, yeah, right. But seems like my thoughts have essentially been confirmed as right by Teresa Longo fans at Backjack_, saying articles claiming Prince Harry stunned at the ESPY Award drama are 100% publicity spin. Apparently everyone, Harry, ESPY, Megs, knew the backlash this would cause and ultimately decided publicity meant more. Harry won't back down. So if this is true, then publicity means more to Hazza than actually doing the right thing. Wow, right? Wow. And this is the thing, right? Teresa Longo's fans also then expanded on this, saying, not surprising he accepted this award. This is arranged and IG publicity, so tied into it. Yeah. All for publicity, guys, if you're to believe this. All for publicity. He wants to do it for the PR and not actually do the right thing. Before we continue any further, General Scott, I salute you. Gifting a whopping 5 leaderships to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of the General. This is why he's the General, guys. And Shaz, thank you so, so much for the continued support for the leadership, saying, Stef, no bronzer from Megsy. She's actually the same colour as her hubby. I'm not going to comment on her skin tone or anything like that. I will comment on her makeup, which, yeah, I do think that if she uses bronzer, she has a bit of a heavy hand with it. But, meh. I don't care about, the colour of her skin, if that makes sense. Makeup? Yes. Okay. If you're using too much bronzer, it's going to show, oh yeah? But in terms of colour skin, I'm just, human is human. Don't matter if you're black, brown, blue, white, yellow, green, grey, whatever. I don't give a shiz. We're all human. We all bleed and pee and shiz the same. It's as simple as that. But moving on. Oh my goodness. Something else that you missed with Prince Hazza and Megsy at the ESPYs. Miserable expressions in the pictures. Yeah. So, thanks to a Royal News Network at RNN_Royal News saying, wow, there's a pretty miserable expression from Harry. He's pictured with Randy Mahomes and her daughter Mia Randall. Randy is the mother of NFL quarterback Patrick Mahomes, who is essentially all in the Taylor Swift squad for the NFL kind of situation, right? And yeah, Hazard's not looking happy there, really, is he? Let's go to another picture. Again, Sue Smith, my very good friend. If you're not subscribed to on YouTube, get it done. She definitely deserves getting to 100,000, guys. She reports on Hazza and Megsy and all the royal family members. She's really, really good at doing that, guys. Saying Harry looks happy. Then Megsy joins in, and Harry's entire face changes, and the claw appears. But yeah, let's have a look at these pictures. So here he is with Serena Williams and totally happy, you know, the showing the teeth, a big, massive, broad, wide smile, eyes slit, because when you're like, how do I put this? When you are genuinely smiling, I find that, you got the biggest grin of all, and your eyes kind of turn to slits a little bit, because as you've got the biggest grin of all, your cheeks here are pushing up into your eyes, which then closes them even further, right? So you're like this. Yay! Do you know what I mean, right? So to me, this is all very, very genuine. Then Megsy comes in. Can you spot the difference, guys? 'Cause I can. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So, there's none of the wide grins anymore. Their eyes are wider. They're just like, yeah. And Megsy's like grinning, but the eyes are wide. So to me, it's not genuine happiness or anything like that. This is totally fake as far as I'm concerned. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But yeah, the claw appears, guys, and it's a double claw. It's a double claw. And yeah, we've got Meghan's mole commenting on this particular situation as well, saying Hazard and Serena are happy. Then Megsy joins the photo, and then Megsy is the problem. And then we also have Charles_voice_male at Charles Voice MA1 saying 2 nice big smiles versus 1. Now, what could have happened? What could have happened indeed, guys? Oh, my goodness. Before we continue any further, Tracy Lynn George, Lisa, sugars are out in full force today. Well, firstly, hey up, Lisa. Hope you're doing better. Let me know. But oh, my goodness. The sugars are out in force today. Uh-oh, guys, before we continue any further, we're going to have to sound the sugar alert. So to all the sugars out there watching right now, messaging in the live chat and whatever else you're pretty much doing. Hi, morons! Thank you so much for clicking onto this live stream and watching me and chatting in the live chat. If you are interacting in the live chat, it's all engagement, it's all views, and YouTube likes that. And the more views and the more engagement, the more YouTube pushes this stream out and advertises it and promotes it to even more people who then find this stream and jump on to watch us all. So, thanks, morons! So yes, the sugar alert has been sounded. But yeah, let's get on to the next thing that you missed with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs. Holy smokes, Batman. Oh my goodness. As Meghan Markle says itself, alarming baldness. Yep. And the only reason, okay, that I'm actually highlighting this is because in all the photos, when, the Better Up photo, for example, and when he's on the front page of the magazines and whatnot, right? His hair, it looks like he's got a full head of hair, right? It's all fluffy and thick and wonderful, this, that, and the other. But in reality, it don't look like it's the case. Holy freaking smokes. And this is the thing, right? Princess Catherine got absolutely crucified earlier on this year, yeah, for that Mother's Day photo and photoshopping it a little bit. Whereas Hazard and Megsy are getting away scot-free. With Hazard and his full head of hair on, front pages of magazines and on the Better Up internet website that they've got and this, that, and the other, they're not getting crucified, are they? Keep the same energy, right, guys? So, yeah, to actually see the reality of the situation, be like, do you know what? It is all freaking photoshopped, and here's the damn proof, because he's bolder than a freaking bald eagle at this point. Yeah. Yeah. And in all honesty, right, let me just be very, very clear on this. For people that Photoshop, go for it. Go nuts. Go big or go home. Whatever, right? I mean, the Kardashians basically wouldn't be the Kardashians if Photoshop didn't exist. Do you know what I mean? All of them do it. All of them do it. But the sheer fact that Princess Catherine got freaking crucified for the Mother's Day photo because she did a bit of Photoshop, it is cuckoo bananas insane. It really, really is. But if you're going to keep the same energy for her, then keep the same energy for these freaking morons, as far as I'm concerned. But wait, guys, there's more. What else did you miss with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs? Yeah, they weren't on the red carpet, guys. They were not on the red carpet at all. Now, I did watch the red carpet live feed on Facebook. And I was waiting because I was like, Hazza and Megzy, they are not going to miss this red carpet. It's their moment to shine in the sun, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. And I was really, really surprised when we got to the end of that live feed. And I'm like, what? Where's Hazza and Megzy? Are they actually going to be there? I was actually, at that point, I was actually doubting whether they were going to actually be there. I was like, are they going to be there? Because they weren't on the red carpet. And it was like, is he actually going to accept the award cowardly? Like, on a pre-recorded screen situation? Now, obviously, that didn't happen in the end. But, you know, at Sage 1411 might actually have a point that Megzy and Hazza skipped the red carpet because they're cowards and were worried that they would be booed. And this is the thing, right? That actually kind of makes sense. Because when you look at this here, this is Harry's grey suit. Harry's grey suit. And I actually mentioned this in my video when I released it as breaking news to watch Hazza's full speech at the ESPYs. I mentioned it there and then. But Harry's grey suit actually puts it better than what I said it. Saying that Hazza needs the veterans up there as a shield. Empty words, Harold, you shameful buffoon. In other words, the opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, is that he asked them to stay up there so that he won't get booed. Because if he stayed up there on his own, then there was a high chance that he was going to get booed. But no one's going to boo him on stage if he's on there with the veterans. You see where I'm coming from here, right? And so Harry's grey suit seems to have a very, very similar kind of thought pattern to what I had when I broke the news like 14 hours ago and giving you my commentary on Hazza's speech for the Pat Tillman Award. But yeah, let's go on to some very, 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 very funny Twitter reactions that you may have missed with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs. Now, these are just a handful that I've seen, but to me, they're like the funniest that I found. So firstly, we've got Kylia at Memes by KY. Now, I'm not getting political. Let's be very, very clear on this. But with everything that's going on with Biden at the moment, I nearly just like, I was like, how do I put this? I nearly laughed my tits off. Let's be very, very blunt here. I nearly laughed my freaking tits off on this one. So does it even matter anymore? If you know, you know. Then next up, again, by Kylia, Memes by KY, really was on it with the funny memes as far as I'm concerned, saying, bravo, well deserved. Prince Harry Award for making bank off a title. Should also be the Meghan Markle Award for making bank off a title as well. I'm just saying, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, right, guys? Going on to the next one. Double Claw came out tonight. Not a meme, I know. There's your double claw right there, guys. But now it's a meme. Now it's a meme. Lean meme machine at Mega Narciss won. Absolutely for the win. Can you tell the difference? You got the small one there. Now it's a claw. You know, it was like Crocodile Dundee, right? For those that know. He's like, no, this ain't a knife. This is a knife, right? Well, that ain't a claw. This is a claw. I thought that was really, really funny. And then the final two funniest memes that I found, Charles_voice_male at Charles Voice MA1 saying service is service, right? Harry Award for self-service. Yep. And then the last one, funniest of all, Charles_voice_male again at Charles Voice MA1 saying all army personnel like pink, right? H just getting him ready. Okay, let's listen to this. Go.
I like pink.
Oh my God.
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 Oh, the internet always freaking wins in the end. Oh my goodness. And guys, that was a rundown of everything that you missed with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle at the ESPYs. Alleged plagiarism, the dress, and so much more. With that being said, I will be carrying on for another 10 minutes on this live stream. But for those watching, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. And actually, my question for today in regards to the ESPYs is, did you hate Prince Harry's speech, Prince Harry's acceptance speech? Were you not a fan of it? Did you dislike it? If you didn't like Prince Harry's speech, then can you hit that like button? Again, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. Because when I watched that speech, I was like, my head was in my hands. I'm like, dude, this is all the wrong things. No. And then he brought in Pat Tillman's mum and his own mum. I'm like, oh, dude, no. Stop. Get off the stage now. Like, game over. No. I can see here, wow, that jumped up to 898 of you so far. Absolutely not approving of Hazard's speech, not liking it. Guys, if you didn't like Harry's speech, then again, hit that like button. It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you agree with me or not. Wow, that just jumped up to 918 of you not liking Harry's speech. Keep going with the votes. In the meantime, yes, I'm going to be going on for another 10 minutes in the live chat. For those that are watching already, if you haven't done so, please make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's in the replay. And with that being said, hey up chat, you guys should know the rules by now. Anyone that sends a super chat sticker, member only chat, your chats are guaranteed to be read. Everyone else, I'm just gonna pick and choose what jumps out to me, but your chats are not guaranteed to be read, so please do bear that in mind. I can also see here from today's gifting wars, we are on a whopping 20 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 5 away from whopping 25 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to jump into today's gifting wars? Guys, we may soon find out. In the meantime, let's see what you guys are saying. Melly says, finally, Hazard being told no should have happened years ago. Better late than never, right? Dreadnought says, I didn't give permission for my arm to be used in that image. Well, Dreadnought, whoopsie doodle indeed. Anglinator says, this beat is so nostalgic. Shoes. Let's do it again.
Like pink.
Oh my God.
I like pink. pink. Pink.
Oh my God.
I like pink. Pink. Pink.
Oh my God.
I like pink. Pink. Pink.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was so cool. I didn't do that on purpose. The way I just paused it there is funny as hell. I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, let's see what else you guys are saying. Sean Roche saying, superb summary. Oh, well, thank you. Appreciate it. I literally stayed up all night to watch the ESPYs, do the extra 3 videos for yesterday. You guys got 6 videos in total yesterday. I did an extra 3. And then collated everything together for today's live stream. So, yeah, thank you so much for recognizing my efforts. Appreciate it. Thank you. Kay Parley says, I couldn't even listen to the speech. I had the sound off. Yeah, I listened to it so you guys didn't have to. How about that? Mariana Rosca says, I think that's Dylan Mulvaney in the pink video. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Sophie says, that was a speech. I thought he was just making noise from his backside. It's pretty much the same thing. Let's see. What else you guys are saying? Rosado Vid agrees that it was a horrible speech. Oh my goodness. If you guys agree that Prince Harry's speech was horrible, then again, please use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with it or not. I can see here 1,014 of you are agreeing that Prince Harry's speech was indeed horrible. General Scott in the house, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. You've just ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, and it's my favourite. Yay! The ginger doggy fine ass moment. For those that don't know what I'm talking about here, this is a ginger doggy, okay? There are farts coming from the tail. When you lift the tail from a doggy, what's directly underneath? The butthole. Therefore, this is a ginger doggy farting arts moment. You will never be able to ever unsee it ever again. You're welcome. So yeah, that's why I get such a big, massive grin when I see that super chat sticker. So thank you so much. S. Hicks says it's not Invictus, it's Ingriftus. I like what you did there. Seba says Venus Williams is obviously not a Hazard and Megsy fan. Doesn't look like it, does it, guys? It really doesn't. Sophie's loving the I love pink as well. Me too. Tony Gunk's gal, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. And it's the ginger doggy grinning. Oh, look. Grinning just like me. Love it. Speaking of my grin, I'm literally on now my 3rd week already of my Invisaligns. So if you've not noticed, yeah, I have clear braces in right now. I mean, my smile, don't get me wrong, but I have to admit, being on YouTube and being in front of the camera all the time, pretty much at this point, I have got a little bit self-conscious of the way that I look, and I've done a lot of things to kind of upgrade myself and be better and look better and feel better, right? And so one of the things that started to get to me was my teeth. And they're a bit on the crooked side, only a little bit. I know that there are worse, and I understand that. But yeah, I've been thinking about it now for the better part of a year. And so, yeah, about 2 months ago, I went to my dentist. I'm like, let's get it done. And so, yeah, I got my first trays 3 weeks ago now. And yeah, I'm on my 3rd tray. Yes, it's all going according to plan. So cool. Anywho, Cheryl Valentina says, why do they never mention their children? Well, guys, stay tuned for the Daily Nerd Sunday edition live, because unless something happens, okay, yeah, something might be happening with the kids. I'm going to leave it there for now. Bonnie Fuller says, did you notice it's Meghan that's applying the makeup? Oh, yeah, totally. Lulu's mum says, I was bouncing between Andy and the Baldwin trial. You did great, Steph. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Shout out to my big brother Andy over on Popcorn Planet. He's covering the Alec Baldwin trial at the moment. So if you want to know everything about it, go over to Popcorn Planet. Last I heard, they're looking at trying to get it dismissed. Let's see if we found anything else going on. No. It's still on hold at the moment. Yeah. It's still put on hold looking at this. Yeah. It's still on hold as the judge is considering dismissing the whole thing. That's just gone nuts today, hasn't it, guys? Elaine says, can definitely say Steph looks as beautiful at 3 a.m. as she does at 1 p.m. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely made a more of an effort, like at 3 in the morning. Oh, my goodness. It was nuts. It was nuts. But again, thank you so much for supporting me early this morning whilst I was pretty much half asleep, but I got it done. Marilyn says, I watched you doing your marathon broadcast and my heart went out to you, but you were still so professional, impressive. Well, thank you. Thank you for recognising the effort. But I had to do it. There was no way that I wasn't going to do it. That was for sure. Lisa says his speech was awful. Yeah. And 1,065 of you are agreeing so far that Harry's speech was awful. If you believe that Harry's speech at the ESPYs was awful, then again, can you please use the like button as your voting tool? It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with that or not. I'll check in a few more moments to see how many more of you agree. But let's see. Esty Fuchs says, I have more respect for Venus than Serena. At this point, yeah, I do. Savannah Field says, the Royal Griff pointed out that his acceptance speech was a rehash of his UN speech. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised at all. Let's see what else she said. PMC 1111 says, I'm late, just got here. Did you go over how they did get booed? Yes, I did. Earlier on, in this video, like 13 hours ago. So yeah, if you didn't watch it, then please do. I did mention it only briefly in this live stream, but if you want to see the full video, the full clip and my commentary on it and my thoughts on it, then yeah, have a clickaroo on this and have fun. Let's see what else you guys are saying before I go today. Kathy Cap says, hey, Steph, I like Pink, Pink, Pink. Love the meme. I couldn't listen to him. Thank you for suffering through it for us. You are very welcome. I will do it so you guys don't have to. Let's see. Tomato says, I have Invisalign too. Yay! We're Invisalign buddies. I love it. Thank you. TX Kit Kat says, have you had braces before? No. Never had braces before, ever. So, yeah, they were just, of course, the way that my teeth just grew out of my skull, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, this one in particular here, that's like the one where that definitely needs to move at all costs. The rest I can pretty much live with, but the rest is just going to be straightened up anyway and just be a little bit neater. But it's this one here in particular that I'm like, let's try and sort it. Julie Falkingham, thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, and it's my favourite. Yay! The Ginger Doggy Finance moment. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Project Mel Music says the Baldwin situation is a dumpster fire. Oh yeah, I've been keeping up to date with it and lurking on Popcorn Planet. Kim's doing an amazing job holding down the fort there, so well done to her. Sarai says, yes, Steph, that red blouse was a good choice. Oh, from my videos earlier on in the morning. Yeah, you know what? I've had to throw that red blouse away. It's ruined. It got clicked. And yeah, and just doesn't look right now. So Oh, well, I'll just have to buy another one. Not like I need much encouragement, in all honesty, but, you know, I like to try and look good when I'm on camera most of the time. So I do like to invest in myself because it's, you know, for camera and all that lot, you know what I mean? Anywho, Zaza says, my heart broke for Meghan. She looked so hungrily at the opportunity to hold a microphone when Princess Harriet went to accept the trophy. Oh, like the smallest freaking violin in the world. So small, it's too big for a freaking amoeba with special needs to play it. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else you guys are saying before I go. Marilyn says, did you know that they actually left right after he collected the award? Yeah. That's where I then showed you the bit where, you know, they were telling him just to go at that point. The crowd were like, get out of the way, go, leave, bugger off, you know. They'd had enough, do you know what I mean? Maxine B says, self-love, Steph, nothing like it. You look fabulous. Oh, yeah. I always subscribe to RuPaul's philosophy. If you can't love yourself, how can you love anyone else? You got to start with loving yourself. And that is something that I really, really had to learn. It was a very, very difficult lesson for me to learn the past, 2 years. It's been a journey, guys. It's been a journey. Okay. Right, guys. With that being said, let me just double check something. Yep. So, with that being said, I'm going to end it here for today's Daily Nerd live stream for Friday. Stay exactly where you are, because speaking of Popcorn Planet, they are live, so I'm going to redirect you over there. So stay exactly where you are, because you'll be transferred over to there, and Andy and Kim will keep you updated on everything that's going on with the Alec Baldwin trial, because, oh my goodness, that is a mess and a half. With that being said, before you guys go, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone that kept me company right to the end. 1,139 of you. Thank you also to everyone that hit the like button as your voting tool. I can see here 1,158 of you agreed that Prince Harry's speech was absolutely awful. It was a disaster. And guys, we got enough to achieve a monkey. So guys, before we go, get your dancing monkey shoes on, because we just achieved a monkey. So thank you so much to everyone that used the like button as your voting tool. Thank you so much to everyone that was very, very generous with your sugar bucks. You all ruined a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Thank you so much to everyone that joined or jumped into today's gifting wars. We've got a whopping 20 new leaders for today's stream. Really appreciate all your faces. I hope to see all you new leaders and current ones for the leader-only stream at the end of July, when you guys get to call in and we get to speak about the misadventures of Hazza and Megsy for July. A lot's happened already, so I bet you guys have a lot to say. So I hope to see all you leaders for the July-only, leader-only stream at the end of this month. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in live. Looking at everything at the end of this, as I'm literally looking at the statistics at the moment on YouTube Studio. 13,193 of you tuned in live. Thank you so much for that. Also, thank you so much to everyone. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Sorry, I thought something happened backstage on YouTube Studio. We're fine. And thank you so much to everyone that hit the subscribe button. We now have 121,208 Alter Nerds in the community. So on your way out, if you haven't done so already, please do make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe. Like, share, comment down below on the replay, your opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. Now, unless something happens by Sunday, Sunday's Daily Nerd Live is involving Hazza, Megsy, Archie and Lilibet. Oh, yes. What the hell is going on now? Well, make sure you subscribed and stay tuned for Sunday's Daily Nerd, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern. With that being said, stay exactly where you are, like I said, because you're going to be ported right over to Popcorn Planet. Everyone in the chat, when you get there, just type in Alter Nerd Raid so you can let Andy know that I sent you. But I hope you have a wonderful weekend wherever you are in the world, and you have a good morning, day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And until the next time, guys, laters.